All right, we're back. I believe we're close to a break in the case, but then we'll just go right into the next part. Okay.
7 years ago, Drew Misham received a red envelope. There were traces of the poison atroquinine on the document inside that envelope. A similar trace was also found at the crime scene, on this tiny picture frame. The defense has indicated the possibility of a yellow envelope. An envelope that left the scene of the crime with the poison stamp on it.
Yes, but even if this envelope contained a poison stamp, Andrew Misham, knowing this, put it in a frame. He never would have used that stamp. Why didn't he just throw it out?
Yeah, you know. Maybe he was keeping it for, like, evidence. But, like, also, why would he use it?
Yeah. If someone gave me a poison stamp, I would simply not put it in a convenient place to use it.
Someone just distracted him at the right time, and he was like, what? Oh no.
Yeah, like, what was happening there, buddy?
He got distracted. It's fine. It happens to all of us.
Okay.
I'm afraid you're right, which means there is a fatal flaw in the defense's case.
I haven't been on the wrong track this whole time, I'm sure of it. The traces of atroquinine, the envelope, the frame, and Drew Misham's mysterious death. They're all connected somehow.
Well, Mr. Justice, do you have a conclusion for us?
The defense stands by its case, Your Honor. We've seen that the logical outcome of the evidence makes no sense, which means that one of our clues must be a fake.
Ah, a fake clue? Fascinating. And if we were to find this fake, your wild fantasies will prove quite reasonable, yeah?
I mean, some of my wild fantasies. I'll keep some of the rest of them to myself, I think.
Those are not for the court record.
Yeah, those are not for the court. You'll have to subpoena me for that. Okay, so the fake clue that's thrown us off the poison's trail is...
The frame?
Nope.
The red on... Drew Misham?
The victim was a fake clue. I'm afraid I don't understand.
I'll explain. We have an envelope, a frame, and a mug linked by poison. That all makes sense. What doesn't make sense is the victim himself.
Congratulations. You've completely lost me. And me! So the fake evidence is none other than the master of fake himself, the forger. It makes a good story, I'll give you that.
What if he forged a dead body? I'm just saying, game theory.
What if his daughter's been doing the forgeries for a while?
Well, the fake clue. Fakes, forgeries. Ah!
I know that face. That's the I just had an idea face.
Wow,
it's rare.
See what? Yeah, thanks. I've had maybe 5 in front of you. I don't know if I'm right, but I'm going with it anyway. What if our forger is the fake?
You're the fake forger.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. Come again?
7 years ago, our forger sniffed a trap and stepped aside. 7 years passed. Now the forger stumbles into that very same trap and dies. Why?
That's what I want to know.
Because the forger who was killed was a fake.
Here we are again. The victim was a fake?
One forger smelled the trap. One forger fell into the trap. That's 2 forgers, and one of them was a fake.
Order, order, order!
So you're telling us that Drew Misham, the victim, was a fake?
Yeah, that's what I've been saying, like literally word for word.
No, you've been saying the word forger and fake with no name. Well, if he was the fake, who was the real forger? You'd better not be claiming there was some kind of switcheroo.
I'm afraid you're going to have to back up your story. Back it up, Mr. Justice. Show us who the real Drew Misham was.
I just wanted to make him say back it up. I'm sorry.
I know you did. You can set that as your ringtone on your Motorola Razr.
If Drew Misham wasn't the real forger, there's only one other person it could have been. Understood, Your Honor. Forger Drew Misham was himself a forgery. The real forger was...
Apollo.
Yeah, it was me. I'm a sham.
No, it's Vera.
It's Vera. There can be only one explanation, really. The real identity of the forger known as Drew Misham is none other than his only daughter, Vera Misham.
Order, order, order. Mr. Justice, this is going out on a limb even for you.
I kind of agree. I mean, Vera, a forger?
Let's consider it before you write it off entirely. If you look at the paintings in the studio, one fact becomes quite clear. Forgery had been taking place in that studio for quite some time. The forger wasn't caught in that trap 7 years ago. This can only mean that the one who was caught in the trap wasn't the forger.
Well, actually, that does make a certain kind of sense.
One more thing. Only 2 sets of fingerprints were found in the forger studio. Drew Misham's and Vera Misham's. If we know that Drew Misham wasn't the forger, that leaves only one possibility by process of elimination. The forger was Vera Misham. Well... Wow. Again.
He is very stressed.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
I hate to hear that word. Okay.
You don't like it when the prosecution just says fascinating in response to your newest theory?
No.
Worrisome, isn't it?
Yeah.
Vera Misham? You've been paying attention to the trial so far.
No, I've been playing Minecraft. Let's just ask her and be done with it, shall we? Who are you? Who is the forger, Drew Misham?
Ooh. She's stressed. Was that an expression of emotion I saw on her face? She's staring holes into Prosecutor Gavin's face.
I'm used to being scared at by Fräuleins, believe me. They usually talk to me, too. Tell us, were you the one who forged those works of art? Yes.
So the forger, Drew Misham, was you?
Yes, it was me.
What? What?
I love her striped socks. Oh my god, she's so cute.
She's so cute. The court was in an uproar and it wasn't coming down. We had to break for a 10-minute recess. To be continued, like right now.
Yeah, because we just got back from an actual IRL break. It's weird that she was staring at Clavier. Does he look familiar or something? October 8th, 1:24 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby number 6. Okay. So where exactly does this leave us, Apollo?
Well, the Drew Misham who was killed wasn't Drew Misham the forger, basically.
Huh? Well, then who was he?
Well, he was actually... doing her nails.
Mood.
Hey, do you have time to, quickly do mine? So, you really made those forgeries?
Yes. For father. I know it was wrong. Could you tell us how it happened? My father was a painter. I loved painting ever since I was a child. One day, father saw it in me. He saw that I had the talent, the talent for making forgeries? How should I say it? It was not only paintings I made. Given the materials, I could make anything.
Anything?
Father was so proud, and I so happy. But in the end, I was making those
forgeries.
I never had a good constitution nor personality. I know very little of the world outside my door. Now, because of me, Father is... Do you know about this red envelope? I remember that envelope. It was some time ago.
So you were already you were already creating your works back then.
I started when I was only 12 years old.
So the one who figured out the stamp was poisoned. That was... Here, can you take this?
Yeah, Mr. Justice, it's time. To the courtroom, please.
Right. Out of time.
Wait, Vera, just one more thing, please. Those 3 paintings in the studio. I painted those as part of my work. Right, see, we checked them out and we saw there was what was underneath. We saw there were rough sketches underneath the 3 finished paintings. I see. Mr. Justice.
Yes?
Father, he knew of you. Of both of you.
Your late father?
He was watching, gathering information. All about the Wright & Co. law offices. But lately we're not doing just law. Yes, you do tricks, gags to amuse, and play piano. Well, they're not really gags. It's not really playing piano.
Yeah.
Yet when Father heard you had resumed the legal business, how pleased he was. Who was Mr. Misham?
How am I supposed to know?
What if he was Daddy's daddy?
You don't know your grandfather? That's a little troubling.
Also, you don't know the word grandfather?
Judging from the relative ages involved, I'd say it's highly unlikely. Things are already confusing enough with all these daddies running around.
Great screenshot, great line.
With all these daddies running around. I did just get a screenshot. I had to.
It's good.
We know that the victim's daughter, Vera, was the forger. What does this mean for the case? Guess we're about to find out.
You know, in the prosecution lobby, I just feel like Clavier is just freaking out.
Yeah, he actually just started playing guitar because he needs to just chill.
October 8th, 1:36 p.m., District Court, courtroom number 3. You know he has like 5 guitars on hand at court.
Oh, yeah. Wonder if they let them decorate it.
Court is now back in session.
Oh, there she goes. Vera seems pretty tense. She's practically chewing her fingernails clean off.
Perhaps you could begin by telling us how it all worked. How did you set up this Drew Mission Forger persona?
Persona!
Oh gosh.
Sorry, I have to do that legally.
No, you don't. Legally, you...
No, otherwise. Legally, no, I do, actually. Or else the Persona fans will come and murder me in my own home.
Okay. Why did you tell them where you lived?
Well, it's part of registering under the I've Played Persona Act of 1995.
Oh my goodness. I'm very worried.
Okay.
Vera.
There's that stare again. She's drilling more holes into his head. More holes? As if there are already holes?
There are, in fact, several holes in your head naturally.
Well, yeah, Just, God, you know what I mean?
I know it's hard for you, but hey, he's a handsome guy.
Yeah, I know, Trucy. That is not the stare of someone who thinks someone's attractive.
You don't know that, Apollo.
I know what that stare's like. What's hard? What's... Why this line? I know it's hard for you. What's hard?
I know it's hard for him to come to terms with the fact that Clavier is more attractive than him, but this is a great line.
Very well, miss, if you would. Did you really make those detestable forgeries?
Perhaps you'd rather answer my question. Were you the one who painted that painting, the remarkably similar one? Yes. I painted it, yes. My father praised me quite highly for it.
So she was the one who made the forgeries.
Yet she did not wish to reveal the truth of their operation. So the victim was a stand-in, a decoy. For the world at large, he was the forger, not her. I've done a bad thing. I have, haven't I? Regardless, we need a little more information. About, for instance, this.
Hey, how'd you get that? I was presenting that out in the lobby.
You have seen this before, yeah? Yes. It was in the desk drawer.
Very well, you may proceed with your testimony.
The court record means everyone has it simultaneously.
I guess. And it's like they do have like an evidence bench, so I assume that's where it is. Okay, the red envelope.
I created things and father sold them. This envelope came after my first work. That was other than a painting. Father handled the deal, all of it. I received the stamp that was in the envelope. It was after that job that we moved to the current studio.
Okay.
Interesting.
There certainly was much of great interest in your testimony.
Not that the witness realizes it.
Very well, please begin the cross-examination. You know the deal.
Right, okay. I need more information about this forger. This Drew Misham. Like the persona, not the person.
Yeah, that's what the quotes are for.
Okay, so looks like we're gonna have to press her a little bit on most things.
Yeah, she seems reluctant to talk.
So these things you are making, you mean paintings identical to other paintings, right?
The closer they were, the happier father was. I was happy too.
Still, you're quite young now. When did you begin this work?
My first painting sold when I was 12.
Your Honor, she had no idea what she was doing was illegal.
Easy there, little attorney.
Little.
You're not here to defend her for the crime of forgery.
Yeah, but like, I don't want her to get convicted of 2 crimes.
Yeah, that's fair.
True. Please tell us more about this envelope. This envelope that may very well have killed your father.
All right.
Wait, no, we did get that one.
Yeah.
I created things father sold them.
What was the work?
Yeah, what was the work? Tell us about this work. By other than a painting, you mean you'd only done paintings up to that point?
Yes. But father had a realization. He noticed my talent extended to making things other than paintings.
For instance?
For instance, a letter someone had written. Or a fingerprint left upon a cup. or a signature on a document, a seal upon a letter.
None of this makes her sound very innocent at all.
And the $100,000 was promised in this letter was the start. The beginning of a new industry for Drew Mission.
A new industry?
The creation of items to be used in criminal proceedings. Forging evidence, in other words.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so that one I buy. Let's see. The fourth one, I receive the stamp. Okay, please talk about the stamp.
What do you mean you received it?
Did I do something wrong?
You didn't use that stamp because it was dangerous, correct? Deadly poison! On the back! At your quinine!
A moment, Hair Forehead. You can't force an answer upon the witness. Now then, perhaps you would tell me, Fräulein Vera? Why did you receive this stamp?
She is terrified of him.
Yeah, she does not like him. Weird. There's no one else in this game that he looks like who's been arrested.
No, he doesn't look like anybody else. Is something wrong? Yeah, this bitch looks like another bitch.
She doesn't know about siblings. She's an only child. It was beautiful.
Ah, you mean it was one of those commemorative steps?
Yes, I think it was.
So you didn't know about the poison? Oh, I guess not.
So the trap failed by chance, by mistake. Thanks to this commemorative stamp.
Quite the close call.
You should just use normal stamps if you're trying to poison someone.
Yeah, lesson learned.
Oh, where did you live before?
All right. Yeah.
You mean you moved to where the Cruent studio? You mean you moved to where the current Drew studio is?
Yes, we saw very few people there. I began drawing picture books. This single job had tied them to the criminal underworld. I think Mr. Mission wished to reduce their visibility in the world at large. When we had to meet someone for some reason, Father posed as the creator of the work.
So that was the real essence of the artist, Drew Mission. You did the work, and he supplied the face. So, you really didn't know anything, did you? You had no idea how much danger you were in.
Apparently not.
Yeah, okay. About this commemorative stamp. Could you tell us more about it?
It was very pretty. And more than that.
Yes?
It was a picture of people I liked at the time.
Huh. This is something new.
Buddy.
Solo count.
Solo count up to 6. Apparently, we've got some cross-examination yet ahead of us.
Okay.
If you would be so kind as continue your testimony, Fräulein. I love the smile she drops. The stamp was a picture of my favorite magician, so I kept it. What?
Magicians.
Weird.
I wonder which magicians it could have been.
There's only one group of magicians in this game. It would be wild for them to introduce a new one at this time.
Hey, would it possibly have been this? Those magicians you liked. Was it this bunch? It looks like he's holding the ticket out. I love that.
Yeah, and I like calling them a bunch?
This bunch.
Apollo, they're not a bunch.
I thought it was like the Brady Bunch. God.
God, there we need way more of them.
I see. Still, I have to wonder, why include a commemorative stamp like that in a business letter?
Good question.
Just you have a bunch lying around. Well, because pretty stamps are always better, and you can't beat Troop Grammari.
But the whole murder plan was a failure because of it. Ironic, don't you think? Prosecutor Gavin?
Oh my God.
Oh.
Man on the verge of breakdown thought it would be more obvious to his coworkers.
Prosecutor Gavin?
Grammari?
What's with Gavin?
He's having a breakdown! Might I just ask one question of this witness? In your testimony just now, you stated this was your first work other than a painting. Please tell me, what exactly did you make? This poor man is gonna... Can I ask why? No! Answer the question, now. Eek!
Prosecutor Gavin, you're usually not the one whose volume concerns me.
Yes, it is unbecoming of me. I apologize. But I must know, please, Miss Misham, tell me. It was a book. A single page in a book. A book? Please be more specific. It was a handwritten book, like a diary.
Well?
Hey. No, I don't. No. Everyone's having a real normal one.
Yeah, we're having a great day at court, guys.
Great day at court, normal day at court with the gang.
Glad this is being recorded for posterity.
What's wrong with Prosecutor Gavin? He looks like he just saw a ghost. Miss Misham, this book. Good recovery. Was there a picture of a silk hat on the back cover? Yes or no? How did you know?
Prosecutor Gavin, the defendant is answering all of your questions. Stop badgering her.
He's told you nothing, has he? Your soiled, sullied mentor, nothing.
Sullied? Who?
Phoenix Wright, who else? Daddy? He never told you about the trial 7 years ago. About how he came to lose his attorney's badge. It was a certain piece of evidence that decided his fate, you know. A certain diary. On the back, it bore the mark of a silk hat.
What? Phoenix Wright, tossed out of the profession by false evidence. And the forger who made that evidence. Is this girl standing right in front of me? Vera, you must tell us! The evidence you made was used in a trial 7 years ago. Who asked Drew Misham, you, to forge that evidence? For all of our sakes, who was it? Uh-oh.
We only met once.
You met the client? Well, who was it?
It was... What's going on with Vera? She's staring at Prosecutor Gavin's face again. Oh my God, Trucy. Yes, what? Is there something about me? I remember clearly. I remember who gave me the book, the diary.
Who was it?
Vera!
The devil. Great.
Great job at court, everybody!
Defendant Vera Misham, condition unconscious. Examiner diagnosis, acute atroquinine poisoning. What?
She was poisoned. This ends the recording of the trial for the murder of Drew Misham. Vera Misham was, during the trial, poisoned by an unknown assailant. The dosage was just under the lethal amount, sparing the defendant's life. She is currently in intensive care and is not to be disturbed for any reason. A very simple case at first glance, until it finally began to show its true colors. The long road to the truth takes us to the record of another trial. In some ways, that was the starting point of it all. And that is where we must go. To find the whole truth.
What are those?
And I think we'll just keep going a little longer.
First of all, Phoenix looks incredibly stupid in sepia tones.
I lost.
It's only a game of poker. A game I've played for a long time and only lost twice.
Who was the first?
The man I killed, of course.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
They're both.
It was reversed.
Okay, that's fine.
It seems I found the partner I've been looking for all along.
Over a game of cards?
Why, yes. Over a game of cards.
That was how we first met. 7 years ago. Seven years earlier, Phoenix writes final trial. Oh, yeah!
Yeah, baby!
April 19th, 9:27 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2.
It's nice that we're recording this 2 days before.
I know, right? Wow. Whew, okay. It's been a long time since I felt like such a rookie. Got to try and relax.
Oh my god, they're playing the original song.
Good morning, Mr. Oh gosh. Enigmar.
I'm sorry to have sprung this on you so suddenly.
I've received the files from your previous attorney only yesterday. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure I'm prepared.
I understand I'm asking the impossible of you.
Yes, well, you haven't really told me what happened yet. All we did was play cards.
And that was enough.
Actually, it wasn't. Trust me. Oh, morning, Daddy.
I'm so glad you came.
You okay, Daddy? They're picking on you.
I'm fine as always. This old boy is here to help me after all.
That's young man to you.
Good morning.
Good morning. That's a cute outfit you have on. I'm Phoenix.
I'm used to being the protagonist.
No, I'm the protagonist. Thanks. My first show's today, after all. Oh, I'm sure it is. What the heck is she talking about? Oh, old boy. Huh? Me? Look what he started. Uh-huh. Here. What's this? I don't know. I just got it over there in the hall. They told me to give it to the old boy in the blue suit with the spiky hair. They said it was really important.
What's this? A memo for you or some such?
Not from the looks of it. What is this? Looks like a page from someone's diary. I'll give it a read later.
Don't even know the details of your... Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't. He just got it yesterday.
He doesn't even know that... Okay, whatever.
Also, this is the second time Trucy's handed someone, or the first time Trucy's handed someone evidence in the hallway.
Yeah. Actually, I wonder what's in the court record. We'll see.
Attorney badge.
Okay.
Crime photo.
Magnifies autopsy report. So we know who's dead and that this person's name is on there. It says literally magnify grammar right there. Anyway.
Well, how do you feel about the trial today?
We'll get through it, somehow. Incidentally, the prosecutor today is a new guy, I hear.
Ah, an easy win then, yes?
They're calling him a true thoroughbred in the history of the prosecutor's office.
God.
Of course, there's one of those every year.
Yeah, like this is the fourth time.
The switching of attorneys just before the trial. I know it is a difficult situation I've put you in. But allow me to say one thing, Mr. Wright.
Yes?
They will not be able to pronounce me guilty today. So, do your best, but do not worry.
First time the defendant's ever given me a pep speech before. I'll do what I can.
I see you do not understand. You see, it will be impossible for them to declare a verdict.
Impossible?
Yes. Isn't that right, Trucy?
Yep, you bet, Daddy. My first look at the case was only yesterday. And all the information I was given was a tad bit lacking, to be honest. Still, I'll do what I can, for their sake.
I believe the curtains will be lifting any time now. I am in your capable hands, Mr. Wright.
My client is shady and enigmatic. Wow.
Shoddy Enigmar.
Shoddy Enigmar.
Mm-hmm. Like Enigma, but...
Yeah, Enigmar. Yeah, these pun names, oof.
Yeah.
My name is Shoddy Enigmar.
Hey, does that sound familiar at all to you?
It does.
Okay.
Known to the world as Zach Grammari. A wildly popular troupe magician, star of troupe Grammari. His mentor, Magnify Grammari, was a rare breed of magician. He single-handedly ushered in the golden age of stage magic until he was shot dead. And Zach Grammari is the suspect. April 19th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 7.
Oh, they're using the old graphics for this part.
Yeah, because it was 7 years ago. They haven't updated the courtroom yet. They haven't rendered it better.
Court is now in session for the trial of Shoddy Enigmar.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Is the prosecution ready?
I'm so sorry that this is going to be you talking to yourself.
I was just thinking, is this what all the fuss is about? Bit of a buzzkill, really.
17-year-old baby.
Bit of a... He's a little baby. Terrible fashion sense at 17.
Oh, didn't we all have that, though?
Speak for yourself.
Fine.
No, I did.
Buzzkill. Is this some new kind of crime?
One of the worst. This is the trial, yeah? Where are all the sweaty palms, the pounding hearts? A Gavineer's concert got 10 times the thrill this gig's got.
Who were you again?
Clavier Gavin. I came to get the party started, legally, yeah? That implies that there are other parties in which the party is started illegally?
Oh my god.
Gavin? Defense attorney Christoph Gavin's?
Figures my bro's more famous in this part of town.
Bro. My bro.
Clavier Gavin. Lead singer for the mega hit band The Gavineers. You're out of your league, rock boy.
Rock boy!
I know what you're thinking. You're out of your league, rock boy. Terrible. I'm so sorry, listeners. True, my debut single, 13 Years of Hard Time for Love, went platinum overnight. But that's just a hobby compared to this, yeah? Talkative, aren't you? I like your affected Euro rock accent, by the way. I'm just getting warmed up. Hair attorney Phoenix, right? No nicknames for Phoenix.
No. Perhaps you would be so kind as to fill us in on the details of the case.
Act tongue, baby. Time to call on the opening act. What was his name again? Yes, Detective Gumshoe. Hit it.
Oh no, Detective Gumshoe's here! Okay, sorry.
I love Detective Gumshoe.
I love him. Okay, I get to play Gumshoe, I guess.
Yeah, otherwise I'm talking to myself 3 times.
Yeah, no.
And you are?
Hey, you were the one who called me up here, sir. Name's Dick Gumshoe. I'm a homicide detective down at the precinct.
Detective Gumshoe. Long time no see.
Hey, you!
Huh? Me?
Today's the day, pal. Today I win and you lose. I got confidence in my testimony today, see?
What? Are you normally lack confidence in your testimony? Hair detective, this is my stage. Can the antics.
Huh?
All this Hey Ewing and such. And I could care less about your history together.
That was one time, pal.
Thanks.
Very well, Detective Gumshoe, if you would. Please tell us about the case at hand. It happened 6 days back in a room at the General Hospital. The facts are as simple as they come. Here's the crime scene. The victim was a patient asleep in a hospital bed. The killer comes in, puts a pistol to his forehead, and bam, lights out. Them's the facts. Not so long ago, the victim, Magnify Grammar Eye, was a famous man. He had the entire country under his magical spell, as it were.
Yes, the great magician. He retired years ago, though. Say the name Magnify to one of my generation, and you'd be lucky to get a blank stare.
Yes, though I'm sure the youngsters today know his disciples even better. I dare say Troop Grammar Eye has made quite a name for themselves. Anyhow, the retired Magnify's been in the hospital for the last year. What was it? Malignorant tutor or something. Doing something to his liver, I think. Yeah. A malignant tumor, perhaps.
In other words, he had liver cancer. He had only 3 months left to live, in fact.
Magnify's chart added to the court record.
Why would you murder someone with 3 months to live?
I mean, some people would say that's a better way to go out.
Yes, yes. But then it's not murder, it's something else.
Yeah.
And you don't usually pistol gun.
Yeah.
The facts do seem simple enough, but something's not right.
The victim was already climbing a 3-month stairway to heaven.
He's so insufferable. I love him so much.
It's also like the most worth haircut I've seen. Why not wait for him to knock, knock, knock on heaven's door? Why shoot him?
I don't know, these puns are making me turn a whiter shade of pale.
I wouldn't have put it quite so lyrically, but it's true. Why make the effort to commit murder when the victim was about to die?
Incidentally, the victim had a serious case of diabetes.
Diabetes? In fact, he was about to shoot up with his insulin.
Why are you like this?
He's so much worse at 17 than ever before.
Yeah.
When he was shot with a pistol, the syringe was found at the crime scene. Chronic diabetes and cancer. As much as it pains me to say it, the victim was clearly at the end of his life.
Small syringe added to the court record.
Hey, that could have been his testosterone. You don't know this.
Yeah, you know.
Why did the killer have to shoot this dying man? What reason could he have had?
Very well, Detective. Perhaps you can enlighten us as to the circumstances of the shooting.
Yes, sir.
The circumstances.
Actually, the victim kind of ordered the defendant to do him in. A few days before it happened, the victim sent a letter ordering his own murder. The defendant did what was asked of him and shot the old man in the forehead. The bullet was fired from the pistol found at the scene, no doubt about it. And the pistol definitely belonged to the old man, sir.
Oh, okay.
What? You're saying the victim ordered his own shooting?
Those are the facts. I have the letter those are the facts. I have here the letter in question.
To my beloved student, Zach, to you I entrust... Okay. Yeah. Magnifies letter added to the court record.
Very unusual indeed. Although could such a thing as a letter really cause one to pull a trigger, I wonder?
I believe the answer to that question can be found at the end of the letter.
Ah, you cannot refuse, and we both know the reason why. Detective Gumshoe, can you explain this to the court? Unfortunately, even the defendant won't say a peep about that, sir.
One thing bothers me about this. Why didn't he just say 11? Why have him come at 11:05 without some specific reason? The devil is in the details, Herr Attorney.
Well, was there some reason?
As it turns out, there was. Every night for a half hour starting at 11, the victim, Magnified Grammar Eye, was given an IV. An IV?
There it is in the picture, off to the side of the bed.
At 11, a doctor would come in to set up the IV. 30 minutes later, he would come back for the empty bag. This happened every night without fail. So that was the only time they could meet without the chance of an untimely interruption during his IV.
Very well, shall we begin? Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, if you would.
What's this reason he couldn't refuse, I wonder? Could have at least mentioned it to me.
All right, and next time, we'll finish this cross-examination.
See you later. I love to talk to myself.